hard to capture, extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a convict and start killing. It's manifesting. The gods work like appliances, dealing in my psyche.
Yo, what's going on, guys? So before we get into today's video, just gotta say that today's video is gonna be brought to you by Beautiful Halo. And I gotta say, if you guys want to purchase some really awesome anime merchandise, everything from Boruto / Naruto to Black Clover, My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball, click down in the description box and use my link below in order to do so. It's also a really great way to help support the channel. As a bit of an added bonus, a lot of their anime merchandise, like you saw in the video just now, is on sale right now, and there's free worldwide shipping on anything over $29. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the manga. And obviously for the anime only fans, this is the time of the month where a lot of the content on the channel is going to be spoiler heavy, so I thank you for your support. But obviously, if you've not read the latest Boruto manga chapter, then obviously this is going to be a huge spoiler for you. And so I thank you for your support. Because this chapter did come out a little early, there won't be as many spoiler heavy content videos. So towards the end of the month, we'll transition back around to actually having regular anime and just lore discussions. But with that being said, if you're still here, then I'm assuming that you've read the manga, you're okay with spoilers. So I want to talk to you guys about something that I feel does need to be addressed rather soon, which is what in the hell happened to Kashin Koji. So last time we saw this dude was basically getting ready to be put down by Isshiki. Isshiki just finished a big old bottle of wine, dropped the glass, so disrespectful, dropped the glass right in front of Kashin Koji, didn't even bother to put those glasses in the dishwasher. And you have this moment where Isshiki's leaning down to Kashin Koji. He says like, hey, what last words you want me to pass on to that traitor Amato? I'm gonna kill this clown, but before I kill him, I'll tell him what you gotta say. And that's when Kashin Koji reverse summons himself and gets the hell out of there. He uses the toad and then he reverse summons and they get out of there. And so my question is, where did he go? Now you have people such as myself saying, okay, he's going to bring this right to Amato's doorstep or Amato's doorstep. And so that obviously didn't happen. And so it really makes me wonder, where could he have gone? He couldn't have gone back to the car base of the car hideout, because that makes no sense given the fact that yes, Delta is deactivated right now, but you also have Code who's keeping track over the Ten Tails. Kashin Koji's too weak to even think about confronting Code. And then going back to the car hideout, why would you go back to your enemy's hideout? Yes, on one hand, it could be something to where, hey, there's nobody else there, so therefore let's go back in. Isshiki's clearly going to be going towards Naruto and them. That's something that Kashin Koji would know. So that is something that could be a possibility. However, I think that there is a very strong possibility that he's going back to the Flaming Mountains. Because think about it for a second. Now, if that's just another section of Mount Myoboku that we never actually explored, or it's in the same region, that gives you a great opportunity for world building. The other thing is we know that the flames that came from the Flaming Mountains were good enough that they're able to do serious damage against Isshiki Otsutsuki. So it would make sense to go back there, potentially recover, and find a way to incorporate those flames for a future battle, or maybe after healing up, be able to use those flames in a way to where you're setting traps. That way, when you have to fight Isshiki all over again, which is probably going to happen if he's not dead, at least now you can get on some Shikamaru Nara stuff, where just how Shikamaru had all those traps planted for Hidan, I think that you have to have something like that for Kashin Koji. So the big thing here is they chose not to have that moment where Naruto meets Kashin Koji. I personally think that that was a mistake. I think that that is something that you want to talk about, a fan service moment that would get a huge pop out of the community, but also it would also give you a great opportunity to slow down all the madness and really build up to the Naruto and Sasuke versus Isshiki battle. You know, it would add more to it, because when Naruto sees him, he would see Jiraiya, and in a sense it will bring on those emotions that Naruto had against Pain, where he's fighting. Obviously his hatred would be suppressed now because he's broken that cycle of hatred, but Naruto would be fighting to essentially avenge somebody looks like Jiraiya and is actually a Jiraiya clone. And the other thing about this is when you start looking at where Kashin Koji went, like if you just have him die off screen and it's just basically another nod to what happened with Jiraiya, to where Jiraiya just sank down into the bottom of the ocean and died. If you have something like that with Koji and you don't explore it, I think that you've dropped the whole thing, because we know for a fact that he reverse summoned himself somewhere. So where did he go? You can't kill him off screen like this to where, oh, the jutsu didn't finish or he got to some random place and his body was just discovered there. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's a horrible narrative choice. So allowing this guy to escape like this, the real beauty in this is the fact that Isshiki very strongly believes in destiny. The fact is that Jiraiya fell to the bottom of the ocean and died. Kashin Koji is a clone, and yet Kashin Koji is not Jiraiya. His fate is not the same as Jiraiya, and this would following the pattern of what you get in the Boruto series, which is about breaking the bonds with family. In this case, the bond that Kashin Koji has is with Jiraiya. The whole part about breaking bonds with family is so you can establish your own path going forward. That's why you see it. Sarada wants to walk the path that Naruto did. That's why Boruto wants to walk the path that Sasuke did. It's about finding your own identity and kind of casting away those bonds and expectations that you have from family, not necessarily throwing away those bonds in the sense of doing something like Sasuke, but not allowing those bonds to define you. So when you look at Koji, what better way for him to continue to defy fate and destiny than for him not to actually lose his life like Jiraiya did? I think that that could be something there. However, I want to know from you guys, do you guys think it's a good idea to just kill Koji off screen? Where do you think that he went? And do you think they're making a mistake by withholding where Koji was taken to after the Isshiki battle? Let me know down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching on to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.